Oh, hello there. Let's talk about bad morning habits. Hi, if you're new around here, my name is Reagan Rose. I am a Christian who is trying to make the most of this life for God's glory, and I want to help you do the same. So I firmly believe that the secret to a productive day is first having a productive morning. For the longest time, my morning routines were no routine at all. I would wake up late, I would rush to get ready, I'd be in a hurry to get out the door, I'd forget to do things, I'd forget to bring things with me, and I just had a hurried, rushed, awful feeling day. And that really is a terrible way to start your day off, especially if you're trying to have a productive, useful day. The most important thing you can do if you want to be productive is get those mornings under control. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 bad morning habits that I found to be the most detrimental to having a productive day. If you can eliminate these 5 bad habits, not just your morning, but your entire day will become exponentially more productive. So the first bad morning habit to eliminate is checking your phone when you first wake up. Now, if you're anything like most people, you sleep with your phone right next to you. And so maybe it's charging there, maybe use it for an alarm clock in the morning. So it makes sense that we have our phones there. The problem with that though is that usually, for most people, in fact studies have shown 80% of people, the first thing they do is they wake up and they check their phone. They look at social media, they look at email, they look at texts. But when you start your day by scrolling social media or something else, what you're doing is the first thing is you're bombarding yourself with a whole bunch of information, a whole bunch of stressors, and a whole bunch of distractions. And so if you want to have a little bit more of a calmer morning and also save yourself from getting distracted by going down like a TikTok hole or something and losing an hour in the morning, eliminate checking your phone first thing. And in fact, there's a really easy way to do this, and that's just don't charge your phone next to your bed. Charge it in the bathroom or in the kitchen or somewhere far away from you so that you remove the temptation to check it first thing. And the second bad morning habit that you should eliminate to have a productive day is hitting the snooze button. I know, I'm going to make a lot of enemies saying this, but when you wake up to an alarm clock and the first thing you do is hit the snooze button, you're beginning your day with failure. Now, I know that sounds kind of harsh, and maybe it is a little harsh, but it's true. When you train yourself that the first thing you do every morning is to not keep a commitment you made to yourself, that sets you up for a day that is not going to be successful. You've already broken the first plan that you made. So what's the rest of the day going to be like? And so if you're not getting enough sleep, you need to go to bed earlier, or maybe you need to set the alarm later. But do whatever you can to avoid hitting that snooze button when the alarm goes off, and you will have a much more productive morning and a much more productive day because you've started with a win, not a failure. And the third bad morning habit you need to quit if you want to have a productive day is skipping time with God. If you're a Christian, you need to be in the Word of God. You need to be praying to God, and mornings are a great time to do that. But often, because we don't plan well, we end up not doing that first thing because we're rushing to get out the door or something else is getting in the way. Even if just reading a little devotional or a chapter from the Bible or just a short prayer, make time for the Lord in the morning. The reason this is so important is because spending time with God first thing in the morning, it sets your mind on the right course. It reorients your priorities, it gets you focused on what's most important in life, and it gives you a time of sweet fellowship with the Lord that you love. And so getting this right every single morning is absolutely essential if you want to live a God-honoring life. So don't skip time with God. And the fourth bad morning habit that you should quit if you want to have a more productive day is forgetting to hydrate. We lose a ton of water while we're asleep each night, and that needs to be replenished. But sometimes we skip right to the coffee or we end up just going right out the door. But one of the best first things you can do is take a drink of water. Drinking even 2 full glasses of water can do amazing things for your mental clarity, for your body getting in motion, and it's just a great way to tell yourself it's time to wake up and let's get to work. And the fifth bad morning habit that you should quit if you really want to have a productive day is failing to plan your day. You imagine a football team if the quarterback called everybody together into a huddle and they said, "What's the plan?" And he said, "Let's just wing this one." The rest of the team would be like, no, we should probably have a plan. It's hard to be successful in your day or at anything in life without a plan. It doesn't have to be involved, it doesn't have to be hard. Just taking 10 minutes to look ahead at your calendar, look at what appointments you have, make some decisions about what you want to try to accomplish today, that will make a world of difference in what you actually accomplish by the end of the day. So now that we've gone through what bad habits you should remove to have a productive morning, why not take the next step and start planning out what your morning routine looks like? I've actually created a free PDF on my website. Just go to redeemingproductivity.com/newsletter, and you can download this little guide that'll show you 3 phases to how to plan a good morning routine. By the end of it, you will know what time to go to bed, you'll know what time to wake up, and you'll have a game plan for how to spend your whole morning so that you can make the most of your day for God's glory. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I think one you might like is how to take sermon notes in church. I walk you through my process for listening to sermons, writing down the notes from the pastor, and processing those so I get the most out of every single Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you again here next time. But for now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and